remember me? It's Amy from Nail Polish Baby 90 and I am here with my monthly favourites. I'm sorry that in the end of August, start of September, I really dropped the ball on filming. Life just got so busy and I am actually here today on what is I think the 13th of September to film what I wore in August, all my August favourites. So apologies that I'm a bit behind, but there are so many polishes. I'm going to keep it brief and let's get into the polish. Start with mainstream, and there are a ton this month, tons from different brands, a lot of variety, but 3 yellows. Should we do those first? The first one is Colour Club, and this one is called Like a Boss. I have a couple of these left over from, remember, last summer when they were everywhere in TK Maxx in the UK. I have maybe 3 or 4 bottles left that I need to try. So I pulled out this one for the summer, and it's just a really nice cream yellow. However, on my nails, it definitely pulled more of a lime. Bottle, yellow. Swatch photo, yellow. But when I was walking around, I felt like it had a few drops of green in it. I did really like it. It had a good formula for a yellow. It was nice and opaque in 2 coats. So no complaints. 2 coats of Like a Boss by Colour Club. A yellow from Orly, and this one is called Claim to Fame. I think I picked this up in TK Maxx and just caught my eye. It's like a really nice Crayola, marigold, sunflower yellow. Not too dark, not too bright, right in that sweet spot. Really, again, like this one, and had another great formula. I've had some really good formulas in the last kind of 6 to 8 weeks. It's been a very nice, easy nail polish application summer. So another one of 2 coats of Claim to Fame by Orly. And the final Essie in mainstream is You Know the Espadrille by Essie. So if I compare that to the Orly one, you can just see that You Know the Espadrille is a teeny bit more darker and rustic, but definitely in the same sort of colour family. This is maybe a little bit more brown. Again, a polish that I've had for a long time. I'm really trying to get through my 2 swatch sections up in my nail racks behind me. Love this one, 2 coats. The nice Essie wide brush makes for a great application, and this would be really good for the autumn. If you've got it and you haven't worn it recently, it's time to pull this one back out. 2 coats of You Know the Espadrille by Essie. On to the rest of the mainstream. So I do have one more Essie, which is a cut above. This is a glitter topper. I feel like it at one point was a very iconic polish. Essie released like a toppers range a few years ago, and this is one of them. So it is a variety of sizes of a metallic rose goldy pink glitter in a clear base. The glitters are mainly small to mid. There's nothing too large here. I think you probably could build it up to be completely opaque by itself because it has got that chunky quantity to it. And when you apply it onto your nail, you get a huge amount of glitter on there. Almost too much, as I wore it as a topper. So I definitely think this is good for accent nails, good for nail art if you want to do some sort of drip effect, which is what I was very tempted to do. So yeah. Like that one again. So you'll see 1 coat over black of a cut above by Essie. 1 Essie in the Gel Couture range, and this one is called Sizzlin Hot. Essie sent this to me a few months back with some kind of classic Essie shades. It's a really nice, bright, vibrant, sizzling, as it says, hot red. It meets the name very nicely. It's a beautiful formula. Essie does these really well. Is it the most unique polish in my collection? Certainly not. They have this in several other brands. When I think of red hot polishes, I do think of Essie. And it's a nice 2-coater of Sizzling Hot from Essie Gel Couture. I told you there was tons of polishes this month. We then have 2 from the Insta Dry range from Sally Hansen. Peeps Blue is the simple name of this beautiful, quite clean, crisp, simple blue colour. A really nice sky blue, very bright, very opaque, nice and opaque in 2 coats. Yeah, it was a great, nice, easy summer polish. I love wearing the Sally Hansen Insta Dries because I know they're going to be quick drying, quick application, and all-round easy-going polishes. So 2 coats of Peeps Blue by Sally Hansen in the Insta Dry range. The other one is a Halloween named polish, but it is a nice bright orange, and this one is called Pum Kid. Also in the Sally Hansen. The other one obviously was Peeps. This one is Sour Patch Kids, and they did a Halloween range maybe last year or the year before, and it's from that collection, which I think I do own all of them. Again, nice, simple, easy, nice orangey Halloween, perfect for Halloween, for autumn, and obviously for me, I wore it in the summer. 2 coats of Pump Kid in the Sally Hansen Insta Dry. On to indies, and we'll do British indies first, which also has tended to be how I've done this video for the last few months. 5 really good polishes. Let's go through them. The The first one is Danglefoot nail polish, and this is a Dance with the Futterwacken, which was from the Beautifully Polished box, which Danglefoot is a part of. This is also available internationally. There is one international seller in the box, and then you can then get the box internationally from that maker. So this box, I believe, was Zombie Claw, and they've just announced the next theme, but not the next guest maker. So I will link all indies down below, and I'll also link down below to the Beautifully Polished Instagram page, so you can keep an eye on it if you're looking for being able to get this abroad. But Dance with the Futterwacken was a really nice, quite classic mixture, I feel now, of purple with strong blue shift. I feel like that is a staple in everybody's nail polish collections. You may have your reds, you may have your ballet slippers nudes, but I think everybody needs and must have a blue to purple shifty shimmer. I really like this one a lot. It applied very nicely and opaque in 2 coats. This whole box, they've only done 2 boxes so far, but this one was my favourite out of the 2. So 2 coats of Dance with the Futterwacken by Danglefoot nail polish. The other 4 are all from Prism Polish. I went Prism Polish mad, mainly because look at these 3 specifically. These are just summer colours. The first one I will do is also from that same box as the Danglefoot one, and this is Twinkle Twinkle Little Bat. I love this. I messaged Susie, the owner of the brand, and said I need this in every colour, so please create them for me. It's a really nice, bright, vibrant pink, but what you can't see from here is all the tiny shredded flakies. It was giving me a little bit like a Rogue vibe and aesthetic. With Rogue, I associate with those tiny micro flakes, and there's those in here, and I haven't seen that from another British brand. So that is tiny duochrome, opalescent, kind of pinky, orangey flakes, as well as little black flakes. Hopefully the close-up will show you justice, but this might be my favourite of the month. I was obsessed. It's great. Twinkle Twinkle Little Bat by Prism Polish. One from the Guardians of the Galaxy collection from Prism Polish, and this is Dance Off Bro. Again, kind of similar to the Danglefoot. It's a mixture that we all need. Where it is a dark blue with a pinky shimmer. I feel like I have that in a few brands, but I love it. I'm drawn to it. I buy it every time because I cannot resist. But what I loved about this is the addition of flakes. So they're not super dense flakies. It is more of a sparse scattering of large flakes. So the shimmer plus the large flakes was a win for me. There's a few in this collection that I could have grabbed. This was my favourite. I'm presuming this was the Star-Lord one, is what I'm presuming. So 2 coats of Dance Off Bro by Prism Polish. The next 2 are from the summer collection. This was my Barbie nail manicure. If you were here in the last month's video for July, I showed you what I wore for Oppenheimer when I went to go see that in the cinema, and I put on this for Barbie. So it's Cruel Summer, and it's just Barbie pink. It's just that blue toned, bright pink. I was obsessed. For the minute I saw it, I knew I wanted it. I wore it on my nails. I loved it. I think some of these prisms are still available because they're quite new releases. So, obsessed. 3 coats of Cruel Summer by Prism Polish. Final Prism Polish for the month is Hotel California, also from that same collection. A really nice bright orange, but you can see there is a yellow shift and also yellow flakes, or like yellow gold. Great. I'm missing summer nails already. I feel like we've had a little burst of heat in the UK for the last week, like first week of September, but we're probably going to be over all the oranges and the bright pinks and the neons and onto autumn colours very soon. So love that. 2 coats of Hotel California, our final Prism Polish. One hair polish, which is a brand that doesn't exist anymore, and this is Flesh World, and this is going to go in a very ugly pretty shade of polish. When I got this, I knew it was ugly pretty. When I wore it, I knew it was ugly pretty. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It is so unique, and considering this polish is 10 years old, I feel like this is just why I love hair polish so much and how innovative they were. So it's basically a fleshy, nudie, milky, putty base, and then there are black square glitters, gold glitters, and then a light salmony pink. It's bizarre, it's strange, but very unique. And unique is not something that we see that often. I'm sorry that I'm teasing you with this one, but this was 3 coats of Flesh World by Hair Polish. I do have 2 90 lacquers to show you, so I'm going through my swatch of the brand in general, and you'll probably see another video, I think probably November time on that, because I'm just starting to work on the next video. But there are, the last collection that was released before the brand went on hiatus is this collection I've never swatched, so I grabbed 2 of them for the month just to wear and throw into these videos. So the first one was Lanternfly. It's just a nice black, a little bit charcoal base with a ton of silver holographic flakes. Really, really nice and dense, really reflective on your nails, and I felt like I wanted to wear black nails, so I obviously pulled this out to wear it. Nice and opaque in 2 coats. Bring back 90 Jess, we need it. And from that same collection we have Picasso Bug, which is again a little bit like the hair polish, a little bit of an unusual mix, but much prettier than the hair polish, or traditionally pretty. So it is a putty nude cream base with orange, turquoise and black glitters, and I loved those 3 glitters together. When I saw this one originally a couple of years ago when it came out, I was obsessed. I'm very happy that I now have it in my life and I finally swatched it. As for 90 Crellies, this one was a 3 coat just to get it nice and opaque. I loved it. So Picasso Bug is the other 90. Oh, we still have like 7 polishes to talk through. Stay with me in there. Moonshine Manny for next, and this is the longest named polish ever to exist, ever. So this is from the Polish Gamers box, so I'm guessing this is a gamer reference. I will read you the full title. So, hidden ancient secret vault with a redstone lever puzzle that opens a secret door to an awesome secret treasure secretly in the jungle. I probably butchered that as well. Yeah. Why would you do that to me, Phoebe? That was a long thing to type out when I was adding this on to my swatches on the computer. A really nice dark mossy green with a green shimmer. A little bit of a blue flash to it too. In the bottle, the blue flash is quite apparent, but when you wear it on your nails, it's kind of just green on green on green, which is a colour combination that I really enjoy. 3 coats of, I'm only going to say the first few words this time, Hidden Ancient Secret Vault, with the rest of the name afterwards, by Moonshine Manny. From by Dany Vianna, this is a Sunkissed Sky. This was limited edition, I think, to Black Friday last year. And it's a really nice light blue with a soft glow. You can probably see that there. It's like a gold, which also goes to green, which also goes to pink. But what was a little bit unusual in this is there is a very, very sparse, even sparser than the Prism that I talked about, matte black glitters in here, or flakes. There's so few of them, and they're so sporadic. It's a bit strange. Like, there's not enough of them to make it look obvious. To start with, when I put them on, I was like, oh no, is there like mixed up pigment here? But it's definitely not. It's definitely intentional. But I just wish there was a few more of them to just make it a little bit more obvious, because I ended up trying to scoop them out or try and make it a little bit more placed on my nail to make it look like they were meant to be there. It was 3 coats, like I say, a little bit of a trickier application, but I did really like the overall effect once I got there. So 3 coats of Sunkissed Sky by Dany Vianna. One from Quixotic, and this is Blue Fur. This is one that I've had in my 2 swatch pile for a long time, so again, trying to really get through those. A classic mixture of the blue and the green shimmer combination together. There is also a sparkling of holographic flakes in there, very, very dainty, very, very in the background. Love it. Really, really love it. Some of these are just Amy polishes. I feel now when I'm showing you them, I'm aware that I have a type of polish that I go back to over and over again, and this is certainly an Amy polish. So 3 coats of Blue Fur by Quixotic polish. 2 really, really stunning ones for the last of my new wears, and then we have 2 rewears. So we have Call Me Mr. Fancy Dream, which was from a Cadillacquer polish pickup of June 2023. Got it, had to immediately wear it. It's just like a lovely denim periwinkle blue base with some blue metallic glitters, but there's not too many of those, and then a bright zesty yellow glitter in a variety of sizes, kind of from mid-size all the way down to fine. I love the yellow in this periwinkle base with the pop of blue as well. It's just perfect. I love Cadillacquer's mixtures. I can always count on them to do something different, and this is certainly no exception. So 2 coats of Call Me Mr. Fancy Dream, Cadillacquer. A newer brand to me is Dam Polish, or Darm Polish. I'm really sorry if I'm saying that wrong. And this is Impending Bloom, which is from April Polish Pickup. And I got the most amount of comments on this on Instagram when I posted this. Everybody loved it. So it's a metallic blue, super shiny, I would say bordering on metallic blue base with a ton of red metallic glitters in here. And the mixture of the blue and red is also one of my favourite mixtures, and I tend to grab them if I can, but it just worked. The glitter ratio to the base was just perfect. Really very eye-catching, very simple, but in a very effective way. I'm keeping my eye on this brand. Everything that I've tried so far I have loved. So Impending Bloom was 2 coats of Dam Polish. Someone let me know if I'm saying that correctly or incorrectly. So the two rewears, one was Erumpent by Lacquer. This was from the Fantastic Beasts series she did in Hella Handmade Creations. I watched Fantastic Beasts, the first one, with my son, so I thought I would pull this one out and wear one. It's a really nice dirty, ugly, pretty green to brown shimmer, a little bit of flake in there. Like that one a lot. And I was feeling bright, vibrant neon green, so I went for Bullfrog from Nizero. This neon collection, when that came out, is still my favourite neon. Cat's taking down the camera because she's that desperate for snuggles. My favourite neon collection of life. I will rewear these over and over again every summer. Love this one so much. Look how bright it is. It's perfect. So much that I wore this month. Sorry the video is late. I am going to be batch filming today, so you will be seeing this outfit in at least 2 more videos. Gonna pause, say bye-bye for now, and then I will be back with my Zoya review in the next video. Thanks. Bye!